creatures of the night. Yes, we are back. Another podcast type of night. I was feeling spicy tonight. I was like, I want to watch something different. So I threw Amazon Prime back on. I threw Shudder on because I have Shudder through Prime. And then I ran into a movie that I'm going to be honest, I'm not very familiar with the series. So I know I watched them out of the loop that you're supposed to watch them in. I watched Hell House LLC Origins. So I take it I do believe it's the third installment in this series. I think originally there was Hell House LLC, then there was Hell House LLC 2, and then Hell House LLC Origins, and I know that I do believe that there's another one. There might even be two more, but I'm gonna have to dive a little bit deeper into this series because I'm not going to lie. It's intriguing to a certain degree, but it reminds me a lot, and this Origins one did at least, of the Paranormal Activity movies, where they were trying really, really hard to do the whole found footage, but there were a lot of times that the whole found footage aspect of it felt like the Blair Witch Project did it better. Because one of the biggest problems that I really had with the movie was that it was filmed like they were actors. And by that I mean there was no way in hell you could have shown me that movie as like a Blair Witch style and told me this really happened to these people and you have to take a look at this movie because these people died. I felt that way when I watched the Blair Witch Project. I did not feel that way when I was watching Hell House Origins. I just didn't. I feel that the movie could have been better off if it wasn't trying to pass as found footage throughout the whole thing. The documentary parts where the people are over-explaining what potentially happened to the victims and they're trying to sell you like it was real. They could have still done those, but then when it came to showing the events, they should have filmed it like a normal movie because they were acting as if they were actors in a normal movie. The acting at times was subpar to the point where it was like overacting. They were going over and beyond trying to act as if they were really caught up in this crazy scenario when it just didn't vibe right. Another thing that really pissed me off a lot in it though was how many times they called each other by name. In reality, when you're hanging out with your friends, even when you're recording anything with your friends, you are not going to go out of your way and say your friend's name. Like, I don't know, John, we gotta get out of here. Do you hear me, John? John, we gotta go. John, I'm leaving now. Hey, John. Like, no, you don't do that shit. That to me is bad writing. You know, like, you just don't do it. I will say, in the horror movie though, when it came to how they were trying to address certain like scare factors in it and showing you the the gruesomeness of the movie. They did it in very clever ways, like just how they were portraying it on the camera. So I'm not going to sit here and say the movie is bad, because the movie wasn't bad. It was a good movie. I just think that it could have been executed a little bit better than the way that it was. Just watching it made me realize how well the Blair Witch Project actually was filmed. And I can rewatch the Blair Witch Project, and I can show people who have not seen that movie and try to be like, yo bro, these people, they died, homie. They died. This is their last video. Yo, come watch this shit. And they would watch it for a little while. In fact, I did that to my wife. She watched it for the first time with me. The entire time thought that it was real, and I could see in her what I felt when I first saw the Blair Witch. Like I'm saying, if I sit down with my wifey and I put on Hell House, she ain't gonna fall victim to that shit. Like, she'd be like, no, the acting in this, it just feels like acting. And it does. It feels like acting. If I had to give a solid review on this movie, though, I'd probably give it an 8. Because it's only because of the fact that it can't pull wool over my eyes and make me feel like it's found footage. An unpopular opinion I've had my whole life, even when it came to the Paranormal Activity videos. When those movies came out, everyone was like, oh my god, Paranormal Activity, did you see it? I was like, yes, and it was corny as shit. I hated them. I just think that the Blair Witch Project found the way to do it better. The only other movie that I've ever seen that was like on par with it slightly when I was younger, and it was because I was younger, I can't watch it now and feel the same way, was this movie called Session 9. Session 9 did it pretty well. But it had a nice little twist at the end of that movie that made Session 9 pretty sick. Still, in all actuality, I am unfair when it comes to judging these kind of movies, because I tend to not judge found footage movies all too well. There are a group of people that are obsessed with these found footage movies, and it is not a bad found footage movie. I just over scrutinize any of those kind of movies because I hold the Blair Witch Project at such a high level, since to me it was the originator. Even if it wasn't, if there was a movie that might have come out that I'm not privy to and that you are, leave it down in the comments. Tell me about it and I'll check it out and I'll review it. But Blair Witch Project holds high in my eyes. So, again, if I had to rate the movie, I would give it an 8. A solid 8. And if you want some solid horror in your life, bam, check out my new book, Tallgrin Trails, by yours truly, Blake Lewis. You can find this at BAM Bookstore. You can find it at Barnes & Noble. You can find it on Amazon.com. Just search Tallgrin Trails in the search bars and it'll pop right up. Go ahead, check it out. And here you go. I'll give my casual blurb pause. There you go. You learned about it. So, creatures, take care. Stay safe. Sleep well. And keep